This is Down to the Wire 513.
Everybody else can shut up. It is time.
Ooh, Flyman Ran.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building, back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. Yo, Down to the Wire 513 Sports and Spirits Friday. The Terran Bland Flyman ran back in the building. Brother, how you feeling?
Back at it, man. Feeling good, feeling great, brother. How about you?
Hey, blessed, black, and highly favored, man. Hey, nervous, man. Nervous. Big game tonight, man. The Ohio State Buckeyes versus Texas. About a little over an hour, about an hour and 15 minutes from kickoff, man. A little bit nervous, man. But you see, wrapped out, got the Ohio State gear.
Yeah, you wrapped out today, man. I started with my hoodie on, but I decided just to keep it kosher, man. Going all black for funeral mode today. Hopefully put them in a casket, man, in their season today. You know what I'm saying? Put them horns down. And hopefully we go up, man. Shout out to everybody rocking with us. We already up 35 people over here live right now. We up early. So shout out to everybody rocking with us on Twitter and YouTube, man. Appreciate y'all. Facebook as well if you're on Facebook.
Hey, Ohio State move names, man. Ohio
State, man. Say Ohio State. Click. We watch that shit right now. Welcome to the stream, y'all. We do this twice a week usually, so make sure you come back if it's your first time watching this, man.
Facts. So, I guess we're gonna start there, man. It's a big game. It's a little bit over an hour away. Ohio State, Texas, man. What your mind, man? What does Ohio State need to do to get this dub and advance to the national championship game tonight?
I think the key to the game is Ohio State staying aggressive, man. We saw Jeremiah talk about it last game. You can let it be known. You can let everybody know we're taking shots. We're not scared to let y'all know. Come out here and stop us. You got to keep being that aggressive, keep being that confident. Doc mentioned it in our group chat. Quarterback looking like a pro quarterback now, man. Honestly. So, if we continue to play as confidently as we played these last couple weeks in the tournament, in the college football playoffs, I think we should be sending Texas home with an L or keeping Texas home with an L. It's the game's in Texas, so they got a home field advantage technically, even though we're the higher seeded team, I believe. So, if we just play as confidently as we've been playing, as we played against Tennessee, especially as we play against Tennessee, I think we will come out and prove our dominance.
Facts, man. I just hope that Ohio State, man, they have been focused, staying off all social media, has not been watching the First Takes, all the sports talk shows, all that, man, because everyone's been pumping them up, saying they're the best team remaining in, and they've shown that in games, but stay locked in, stay focused, don't believe in all the hype, man, and just continue to do what you got there, especially you, Will Howard.
Yes.
You, like we said, your only bad game was that game against Michigan. But since then, man, you've bounced back in a huge way, been looking great, looking like the best quarterback remaining in the college football field. So I think that's the big thing, man. The defense has been playing tremendous ever since that Oregon game. For me, the key is just gonna come down to Will Howard and his play. Will Howard is familiar playing against Texas. He was in the Big 12 last year against Kansas State, and they played Texas. So he's familiar with them, and this won't be as easy as people think, man, because Texas has a lot of dudes, man, that's going to the NFL next year for sure.
They got some ballers. Some ballers in the squad for sure.
So, man,
and they play tough, man. Texas does play tough, even though we saw them, I was on their ass after the last game. They, against Arizona State, they kind of came in. I think they overlooked Arizona State, so still got out with the win. Luckily for them, I think they won't be overlooking Ohio State. So I think will definitely get their best punch tonight. So we, like you said, Will Howard, like I said, I meant by playing confident, it's mostly Will Howard. He's gonna have to play as confident as the offense other than him is. Everybody else on offense is just glaring confidence, especially like I said, Jeremiah. So. He has to feed out their confidence and believe that he is the best quarterback on the field, even though he might not be in all instances, but he has to believe that, and he has to play like it.
Facts. And I think the thing is, Texas, they know who we want to get the ball to, number 4. They know that. So Will Howard, don't be so locked in. Use your other weapons, man. Obuka is a dog. Carnell Tate's a dog, man. Travion Henderson and Judkins out of the backfield, man. use all the weapons that we paid for. The 20 million, use them all, man. So,
and even if you are going to Jeremiah, if you're going number 4, look him off, man. You ain't gotta just be tunnel vision on him the whole play. You don't want to telegraph your passes will. So I think he knows that, obviously. So hopefully, he knows that, but hopefully when he gets to the big lights, he don't just freeze up and just not do what he's known to be doing so far in this tournament. Kill it.
Facts. And as far as I said, if it just to play both sides, I truly show Ohio State side for Texas to get the win, man. Man, I mean, Quinn's been playing good. He's been playing good. Like I said,
he's playing okay.
Numbers good. Numbers good,
but you watch the games, it's like definitely could be playing better, in my opinion. But he did play big when it mattered most against Arizona State. So kudos Quinn.
Lean behind that offense. They're getting a big part of their offensive line back tonight. His first game back. For them, I mean, I think their key is just going to make for Texas to win, man. Make Will Howard uncomfortable back there. Got to get him off his spots. We've seen that in the Michigan game. He didn't just have time to sit back there and throw who he wanted to throw to. You got to get pressure on him, make him move. We know he can move, but he's not that good at moving and throwing on the run.
Mm-hmm.
We know he uses legs to make plays, but like I said, he's not good on throwing on the run. So you can't let Will Howard get back there and get comfortable. Hopefully for Ohio State's sake, man, we give him that enough time that we need. But I think that'll be the key for Texas. And I think I mentioned to you off air, I think they're going to throw some things at Ohio State they may not have seen before. I mean, we've seen Arch in games here and there, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see maybe just a little bit more of Arch tonight that we've seen in previous games this year.
That would kind of surprise me just because they didn't we saw them last against Arizona State struggle and they didn't go to Arch. So it would kind of surprise me if they had packages for them. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad thing though, because I think that will help confuse the Ohio State defense a little bit, show them some trickles of things that they haven't seen on tape maybe so far. With both of the quarterbacks playing in the same game, without one getting hurt. We've seen them play in the same game, but one got hurt and they had to get off. So could be something different. I think the key for Texas is to go have to score points, man. You're gonna have to go at this Ohio State defense. You can't let you fall off the gas. If you used to get a big lead like they got against Arizona State, you cannot stop scoring points. You can't be having 24 in the first half and then fourth quarter come out, you got 24 points still. Ain't gonna get the job done. You gotta attack this defense. Show them that you ain't scared of them. Y'all got a high power offense just like T said. Ohio State pay a lot of money for their players, but so did Texas.
Man.
So this is both two very high paid rosters. So both got talent on both sides of the ball, man. Texas really gotta go out there and score some points though, man. Quinn Ewers can't have a lot of 3 and outs. You gotta move the chains.
Facts. I think, as great as last night's game was, which we'll talk about here in a little bit moment, but I think tonight is going to be the national championship game. I agree.
I think the winner of tonight's game is primed to win the national championship. It'll be an upset, I think, if they don't. After tonight's game, if they win. So, a lot of pressure on both these teams, though. A lot of pressure on both these teams. Interested to see how this game goes, and whoever wins, hopefully they won't be too high going into the national championship game, because I want to see the best of both sides. I think Notre Dame is playing their best ball of the season, though, right now. So hopefully, if this game is what it's panning out to be and be as a good game like it was last night, hopefully we get a great title game as well next Monday.
Like you said, and you just reminded me, like I said, as far as pressure on both sides. Remember, there's a lot of pressure on both sides. Obviously we know the Ryan Day with the whole losing Michigan thing, but remember Texas, they got to this point last year and they lost to Washington. So it's like, to y'all point, have we talked about it last year about having Arch should he have taken over at the beginning of this year? If you get it this far again and don't advance the national championship, then it's like, hey, maybe you should have pulled the string a year.
Maybe they should have, and that's why I don't think we'll see too much. If we do see any of Arch, I don't think we'll see too much of them. If we do see any of them, just because of that. Like, if he gets in there and his plays go great, and Quinn's don't go great, it's gonna be like, the fans are gonna be like, yo, just dump Quinn right now. Let's put Arch in right now. What we got to lose? We're losing. If they're already down, if they losing, they're gonna say just throw him in now. Like, why not just Quinn's not gonna be here next year, whether he stays in college or not. He ain't gonna be here.
Mhm.
So if they start getting down bad, or if it gets not, he ain't looking good. You know, it's gonna be testy having them both in there if Quinn's not playing well. If Arch's not playing well and he had nothing to lose, it's gonna be his first year playing, first playoff experience really. So he won't get killed too much for that. But if Arch comes in and is playing well in his snaps, and Quinn's not playing so well in his snaps, the fans gonna be like, bro, why don't you just go Arch? That's what I would be. That's what I would be like.
I mean, but I think, like I said, with this being lose or go home, I think Sark would do that. Like if he throws Arch in there and they're moving the ball, I don't think he'll be hesitant because
he's going back. He's going back to Quinn.
He wants to win. He wants to win national championship too.
I'm trying to win. I'm trying to win, man. So yeah, like you said, if they got a package for him and he go in there and they start moving the chains, and Quinn wasn't doing that, it's gonna be hard for him to go back to Quinn. So that's why I think it's a risk doing it, unless you get out, and Quinn balling or whatever. But then it's also a risk doing that. You want to pull him out there when he's balling, and then you get him out of rhythm and shit. So that's testy, man. Really testy. Unless you already got a plan in place already. Like, hey, this is gonna be on third series of the game. We're gonna do XYZ plays. Archie gonna run 3 plays. Quinn, you're gonna run the other 6 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let's say that's something like that already playing, which is hard to kind of do when you don't know how to throw the game gonna be.
Not even that for me. It's just like in certain like scenario type downs, like I would just throw Arch in there to give them the ability to, because we all know Arch is a better athlete, better runner for sure, way better on his feet. Just have that in Ohio State's mind, like, oh, he could run, but he can
have a spy or something on him. Yeah, you gotta have a spy or something up there on him because he's gonna break away and get a first down, or maybe he can get a touchdown if it's nobody in arm's reach of him. So good point, definitely a good point, man. It's gonna be chess match for sure, man. Chess match for sure.
And between Sark and Ryan Day, man, I say as much as we get on Ryan Day for him not beating Michigan, he is still an offensive genius. Like
he's still, you know what he's doing on the offense. The X's and O's, you know what he's doing for sure. So give him credit where it's due.
Should
always don't make the best decisions, but X's and O's, he's gonna draw them plays up, man.
Yeah, so should be a good game. It's a little over an hour away. I have a game day on right now, and I see that we talked about last night's game, man. They got Marcus Freeman. They're talking to Marcus Freeman right now.
Shout out Marcus Freeman, man. First
Ohio State Buckeye, man.
Hey, he's still Ohio State Buckeye if you ask me. He's still Ohio State Buckeye if you ask me. First black head coach to coach in the national championship game. They brought it up last night at the podium. He turned it down. He kind of put the shine back on his team, which I thought was a great look as well. Because it's not what it's all about. It's not all about, of course we're black, so we're gonna cheer for the black person, black coaches, whatever. But it's not all about skin color. It's not all about anything. It's like he said, good people need opportunities, not just black, not just white, not Asian, whatever you are. If you're a good person, man, you're a good leader of young men, you deserve opportunity. So I definitely agree with his sentiments when he said that.
Yeah, and I think I said this on Wednesday show, man. This isn't Brian Kelly's Notre Dame.
Hey. Fuck Brian Kelly, by the way. Fuck Brian Kelly. Every time you brought up, I'm gonna say that shit. Every time you brought up on the show, I'm gonna say fuck Brian Kelly.
This is a brand new Notre Dame team, man. Obviously, growing up, like I said, it's almost been like embedded in our program, in our DNA to hate Notre Dame. But Marcus Freeman leading them, man, it's hard to hate him.
Hard to hate him. Even last year, I was rooting for him last year. So it's hard to root against him. He seems like a really good guy. Like you say, he's definitely an Ohio State alum. So we're gonna show him love here, regardless. And like I say, he's black. We're gonna root for black coaches regardless. Unless you're a scumbag, of course. But
of course,
if you're a black head coach and you're doing good things, man, we could definitely root for you, man.
But yeah, man, you could tell last night in that game, man, that team loves Marcus Freeman and he loves them kids because like
love him.
When Leonard he got hurt, man, knocked out the game first half.
Yeah,
and then came back, man, and he sparked them. I think they first possession in the second half, they went down, scored a touchdown, tied the game.
Yep. The first half they was dead in the water, man. The offense was not moving at all, really. It was really a story of 2 halves. You watched the game. Second half, like you said, it came out and like a whole new team. So whatever message he put in the halftime, I'm gonna put that on coaching. Whatever he said in the halftime, or maybe it was Riley Leonard coming back out and the team like, all right, we got our quarterback back. We're gonna, ride for him. I don't know what it was, but whatever happened at that halftime, man, they came out. Second half turned up, man. Hell of a performance in the second half, offense and defense.
Yeah, man. Got to give props to both teams. But at the end of the day, man, only one team can advance. And that was Notre Dame. Penn State, man, they had a chance.
They had their chances, man. Definitely had a chance.
I think Drew Aller, he'll learn from this and be better next year, man.
Definitely. He gonna be a dog next year. He's gonna be a dog next year for sure. But yeah, he definitely didn't play great. But like you said, he definitely will learn from this. You know, didn't have any touchdowns, had one interception, only threw for 135 yards. So it's definitely not the best outing for him. But like you said, he's definitely gonna learn from this and be better next year for sure.
Well, I think for them, they're gonna have to go in the portal or recruit. And so I'm not the biggest Penn State fan, so I don't know. I haven't looked at the recruits they got coming in. Yeah. But they need a wide receiver, bro. Because like last night, bro, they didn't like the tight ends had all their catches, bro. Like wide receivers didn't have a catch last night. Not
explosive. Now no separation at all. That I saw. I'm not a scout or anything like that, but watching the game, like you said, it was clearly obvious. The wide receiver is not in that elite category. They ain't known for it though. It's Penn State. They're not known for having elite wide receivers, but NIL, man, anything can happen. You can go out there and make shit happen. So they got to go out there and really go fishing in the portal and try to get some dogs out there wide receiver wise. Probably not to pay, but they got enough money up there in Penn State.
Oh, for sure. For sure. them alumni, man.
They got some rich alumni up there. Every university got rich alumni, man. Let's be real.
Yeah, man. Great season for Penn State. Came to an end last night. Even better season for Notre Dame. They're on to the national championship game in Atlanta, which is crazy. Atlanta got some snow today, so they said shut down.
Yeah, city shut down. Atlanta got snow. Texas got snow. And again, we're gonna say it on Wednesday. Pray for LA, man. More wildfires out there. The whole Palisades is basically gone, man. I know a lot of people lost their homes. A lot of famous rich people, still they human too, lost their homes. Man, JJ Redick lost his house. A lot of actors, actresses lost their homes. A lot of doctors and just people with a lot of rich properties out there on that border. $1 million properties just burnt to the ground, man. So pray for that community. Pray for LA. Hopefully they can get these fires contained. It doesn't get into deeper into LA and downtown area where a lot of people are, a lot of shit is.
Facts, man. Prayers up to LA, man. Like you mentioned, like I said, JJ lost his home too. The Lakers game actually got postponed. Hornets game got postponed. Hell, they even moved the Rams Vikings game. They playing down.
Yeah, playing in Arizona, man. And it ain't about just the houses and losing the home. Of course, that's devastating. But like JJ said, losing stuff that you can't put money. You can't put money on artwork your kids made and you have framed. You can't put a value on that kind of shit that you lost. So. Just praying for all the families out there, not a good situation at all.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. We only 10 days into 2025, and a lot of shit been going on in the world, bro. So
you would never see anything like that happen. Usually in January, like usually it's like a summertime problem where it's so hot outside, it's dry. Of course, it's dry out there because they don't get that much rain, but you don't think it will happen in January, man. It's fucking crazy, man. But yeah, Atlanta got snow, so hopefully they can get that shit cleared out by the game. A lot of time. But Atlanta, you know how they are. They are like when they get centimeter or something. Like it's a blizzard out there.
Oh yeah, and they got like some areas got like 4 inches down there, so they ain't moving.
They shut down. They're not moving for probably a whole week. They ain't gonna be moving. Let that shit melt somehow.
So yeah, man. Speaking of something crazy, man, we gotta stick the bad tragic news, man. And this kid's career may be over.
Probably is.
I forget his name. Kyren Lacy. Yeah, Kyren Lacy. Man.
Kyren Lacy, wide receiver for LSU. We talk about LSU. Fuck Brian Kelly again. But
he was supposed to be the next dog, bro. Like the games I watched, but he was supposed to be the follow.
Balling. He was first in touchdowns for them. 9 touchdowns this season. Second in yards. I think 800, almost 900 yards. I think he had reception yards. Second in catches for the team. So. He also declared for the draft like a couple days after this accident. We haven't spoke about the accident yet, but it was a tragic hit and run. Well, not even hit and run. He was apparently I hear your phone ringing, dog. You good? Apparently he was driving, speeding through traffic, swerving around cars, swerving into the other lane, ongoing traffic going the other way. Apparently he didn't. He wasn't involved in the accident as far as his car getting hit, but he caused the accident. And it led to a 78-year-old man passing away from his injuries and accidents, and 2 other people injured. It's the story that I read earlier. He, speeding around people. He caused the accident. He came back around to the scene after the accident, looked at what happened, and just drove off. Didn't call the police. Didn't offer any aid. Didn't report the accident. Just drove off. So, from what I read, the kid seems like he's a piece of shit. I'm not sure. I don't know the kid. People make mistakes. He's a young kid. So, but I mean, if you do something like that and you go back to the scene and see that it's carnage there, you don't even get out to offer aid, bro. I have no sympathy for him at this point.
I mean, bro, for me, it just comes down to we are all born like we are born with the intuition, know what's right from wrong, bro. Mm-hmm. So it's like, if you effed up, help the people. Like you said, you calls the wreck, like stay there to the police. Like you knew once you ran, like bro, it's over, man. And like I said, his car wasn't involved in an accident, but people were swerving to get away from him. He swerved into ongoing traffic. People swerved out the way so he wouldn't hit them and hit other people. And like I said, 78-year-old man, that was 10:30 in the morning. It wasn't even late. It was early in the morning. Not early, but middle of the morning. Mm-hmm. And you speeding to get where, bro? Like it's never that important. Just be late. If it's a team meeting, whatever, just be fucking late, dog. Just be late. Take your consequences, bro. It is what it is, man. But it's never worth somebody's life or now your future. Because whether you go to jail for your whole life or not, your NFL career is probably over. You're probably not gonna go to the league. Yeah, that's a wrap. That's a wrap.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah, because he's going. I mean, he in Louisiana too. He's getting. Mm-hmm. I mean, unfortunately, he's getting jail time, bro.
Yeah, I think he was charged with criminal recklessness and homicide or some shit. I forget the actual term of the shit he was charged with, but it's some serious charges, man. So he's gonna be, I know he probably got money to get a good lawyer or whatever. So they're gonna fight to try to get it down to whatever he can get down to. But like I say, he declared for the draft 2 days after this accident happened. So he was trying to go to draft this year. It's not happening. Not happening. If I'm a team, I'm not touching this kid. Yeah,
you killed a 78-year-old man, and I believe wasn't he a Marine too?
Yeah, he was former Marine. The guy that passed away.
That's a
terrible, man. Terrible.
White man in Louisiana, man. Lewis said we know, but in the South.
And you from Louisiana. I think he's from Louisiana. The kid is. Yeah. So like, bro, you know how they look at you down there already, dog. And they're gonna see this. Oh, he wide receiver LSU. Oh, put the courthouse down on this nigga. We're gonna put the hammer on this nigga. Know how they gonna get down on you, man. So it's I don't know. They said they have evidence to show that he was the cause of the accident and everything. Probably got eyewitnesses that saw him driving on. He had a Charger, 2023 Charger, like most of these college kids get Charger Challengers when they get a little money. Just sad, man. Just sad. These kids. It seems to happen in Alabama, Georgia, and LSU. It's like their athletes just be wilding out down there in the cars, bro. It probably happens more places, but they're the ones who cause definitely accidents, man. It seems like.
Yeah. I said we've seen this. I mean, I know what this. Everybody brought up the Henry Ruggs situation when he was out in Vegas. Like I said, a Georgia Bulldog kid did something like this. I think a year ago.
It seems like every year something like this happens. Around this time, every single year. Around this time, something like this happens. It seems like once they're done with the season, they just start wilding out, man. Start wilding out.
Yeah. So.
That's the dangerous part about the NIL, man. You get these young kids all this money, and they go get these high-end cars and just driving crazy, man. That's one of the downfalls about this. They untouchable because they got money. Like, you're not that rich, first off, bro. You probably wasn't even rich. You probably just had, a couple $100,000. You're not rich. You got a little bit of money, bro. It's not there for you to be acting like you top of the world and driving all crazy like that, man. I don't have no respect for people who drive like that. I have no sympathy for the kid, man.
Yeah, just prayers for all parties involved. His lawyer said he's cooperating now with law enforcement. So, hoping for the best, but honestly, the best is your NFL career is over, bro. Honestly,
the best thing for him right now is to be punished for his actions and get jail time, in my opinion. So, I hope you learn from this incident, bro. Hope you grow from it and become a better person from it. Luckily for you didn't pass away, but you caused somebody else to die, bro. I know it's probably weighing heavy on his conscience. It should be if it's not. So pray for forgiveness, bro, and don't do this shit no more.
Facts. Before we hit on NFL, just so I thought I'd just mention this. Carson Beck, former Georgia quarterback, he undeclared for the draft, and he entered the transfer portal. Now he's going down to the University of Miami, so he is trying to follow in the footsteps of Cam Ward, going down to Miami and revitalizing his career. So
saw that today, man. So yesterday I saw him in the transfer portal. I said, "Oh shit, all right, transfer portal. Let's see where he goes." And then the day after, boom. So I think he had a deal already in the works, man.
Oh yeah, you know that. Hey, and
Like, bro, yeah.
If I'm Miami, said no offense to Carson Beck. Hope all the wish best for the kid, but I'm not paying. We don't know his deal. I'm not paying that much because dude, he's having elbow surgery.
I'm about to say, didn't he just get hurt? Like, you can't even throw right now. I'm cool. I would have just. We'll see how you look when you come back, kid. That's all I would have told, bro. Like, no, I'm not about to. Nah, go out there and get you after we just had one of the top 2 quarterbacks in the nation about to be drafted, probably number 1 or number, it's one of the top 2 quarterbacks taken in the draft, probably. So I'm not about to go get you now after you coming off an injury. Nah, man.
Yeah, and then your spot's not guaranteed. Like whoever our backup on currently right now, or a young freshman coming in, you want to compete, bro.
Yeah, they got the book up on you right now too, because they healthy. So I don't know. I wish him the best though. Hope he made the right decision.
Well, I think he did make the right decision going back to college, because him going to NFL.
Oh yeah, definitely going back to college was the right decision. I didn't know he cleared for draft. That was wild. I didn't know he did that. I just saw the transfer portal moves, and I saw today he went to Miami. I didn't know he went to the draft. That's wild.
Yeah, he went. Yeah, he was supposed to go to the draft first. We probably got them draft grades back. Like,
yeah, you're like a 7th rounder, bro. Oh shit, really? Damn, let me go back to school. Yeah, go back to school, bro.
That's why honestly I hope Jalen Milroe do the same thing. But I'm guaranteeing his draft grades, no matter how bad he looked in his final game, he's probably, most mock drafts I've seen, he's the 3rd best quarterback behind Cam Shador.
I'm about to say he like right behind those two from what I've been seeing. So I mean, it might not be 1st round pick, but he's gonna be probably 2nd round. He probably ain't going past 3rd round. So
he'd be a project somewhere.
Yeah, I ain't mad enough for going. Do what you gotta do.
Well, speaking of, it's a layup transition. Speaking of the team who need a quarterback, if they want to take a risk on them, Cleveland Browns, man.
Man, oh man, this guy's just having a bad last 5 years. Seems like 3 to 5 years. I don't know how long it started to go, but this guy's going through it, man.
And I hope I'm wrong, but fortunately, I think his NFL career is over. And if y'all don't know who we're talking about by now, we're talking about Deshaun Watson. It's reported today that yesterday he just had successful surgery to repair the torn Achilles that he tore originally. It was the same Achilles. He ruptured it again, and he had to have surgery to get it fixed again. So
sounds very painful, man. Sounds very painful. Hope he has a speedy recovery. But yeah, like you said, I think his NFL career is probably over.
Yeah, like I said, I think we talked about it off air. He didn't look too good when he played in Cleveland. And then, like I said, coming off another Achilles injury, that's 2. When running was a part of your game, like that was a big part of your game.
Yeah, that was. I made you very intriguing. The fact that you can run the ball is the way you ran the ball. So now that you tore the same one twice, I want to know circumstances. Like, were you rehabbing it when it tore again? Were you in a shower? What was going on, man? Because sheesh, that sounds very painful. Very unfortunate for them and for him. Maybe for them. I don't know. They probably didn't want him back the way he looked this year.
Oh, the Browns. The Browns. Hey, they trying to find every little loophole to get them out. They already had it out in 2026, but now they're trying to speed the process up
after this year. Like, hey, can we get rid of this thing this year, please? Like, is there any way we can do? Yeah, man, it sucks for him though. Same thing kind of happened to John Wall when he was coming back. Remember, he tore his Achilles again in his house. He fell and tore his Achilles again.
Yeah, well, I think he was carrying some boxes down some steps or something.
Yeah, something like that, and retore shit, man. So hopefully it was not like that. Hopefully, I don't want to say hopefully he's rehabbing because they didn't want that to happen either. I don't know how this will happen. But all I can say is Praying for a speedy recovery for bruh.
Facts.
Sucks, man.
And I will say, hopefully, you have another shot at the NFL. But just with everything going on with your case, like I said, the people still not forgiving you for the whole thing that happened down in Houston. You didn't play well. It just doesn't look good, like as far as your NFL career. Hopefully, somebody gives him a shot, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
She's looking very unlikely. Like you said, people still not forgiving him for what he did, or allegedly did down in Houston. I think he still got more cases coming out. I think last year somebody else came out with a new case. So yeah, if that don't go well, they'll have an out for that new case too. So yeah, it's not looking really good for him right now, man.
So just real quick, just like I said, and obviously we'll talk about it more when as the draft approaches. Browns number two pick. Where do you go?
Good question. I probably would go quarterback, man. I probably will go quarterback, and I don't know if I would go Shedeur though, bro. I think he probably is the best available one, but they don't got a good history with like you said on Wednesday. Baker had a couple good years there. I just don't know how the culture there would impact him, because they're a losing culture, bro. Like him going up there is not going to change the culture. They're not going to be winners, which is Shedeur Sanders. So if they get him, I don't see their fortune changing very much fast, and I don't think they risk losing him or ruining his development, getting him so off kilter, just bro, this is bullshit. He might just I don't want to say he's shut down, but it's going to really affect his development, I think. So they should go quarterback, but maybe they should go get a Kirk Cousins or something like that, and go with a receiver or some defensive player. I don't even know. They got so many issues up there.
Yeah, I think that's the route they go. I think you do to go quarterback. Obviously, whoever goes, either Cam or Shedeur. I'm here, I say, Cam Ward is looking like the overall number one pick right now. Mm-hmm. But like I said, as far as the culture goes up there, and honestly, as far as Kevin Stefanski goes, so he needs to save his job, bro. So I think he needs a huge turnaround this year. I do think they look at Kirk Cousins, because I think the Falcons came out, said they're cool with Kirk being a backup. You are, but not for that money you paying him, bro.
Yeah, he ain't cool with that either, I don't think. So I think both of y'all.
Cool with it. I mean, as long as he get his money, but I
think he'd much rather go somewhere and play, though. I think.
But for the money they gave him and what he's getting this year, that ain't backup money. That ain't backup money.
Nah, it's not. They say they're trying to trade him, though. They say he's available.
Oh, of course he is. I think
I'm not sure what teams would give up to get him. I wouldn't give up much to get him. Bro, I'm not going to give up a second rounder for Kirk Cousins.
Bro, all they was doing, and I seen them talk about it on first day. All they was doing, bro, they just doing this to hype him up, try to make him be more valuable than what he is. But bro, we know it doesn't make sense for y'all to keep him for all that money.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Just wait till he gets cut, and then you can go ahead and sign him.
Yep, that's what teams are going to do. Same thing they did. That teams was every year with quarterbacks. They did it with Derek Carr, and when he was in Vegas, they just we're going to trade him. No, you're not. We're not giving you shit for him. So go ahead and cut him like you should do. We'll pick him up as a free agent. We're not about to give you anything for this nigga you don't want. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So yeah, I think he'll be cut loose soon. So maybe they do go Kirk Cousins for a year. You say you're hearing right now. Who got the more pick again? Is Titans.
Titans, yeah.
So they probably should go quarterback too. Yeah. So they go Cam Ward. Then would you? I mean, I guess the Browns will have to go Shedeur.
Yeah. The thing with that too, when I just thought about it, Shedeur creates a lot of buzz.
Mm-hmm.
So all that media, basically, it's almost Baker Mayfield. Almost.
I'm about to say it's Baker all over again, bro. But probably times 10 because of who his daddy is.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be even worse, bro. We didn't mention this. Deion said certain teams he ain't gonna let them go to anyway. Brown should be one of those teams.
Well, he said I read something a few weeks ago. He said Cleveland is cool with him. So
How is Cleveland cool with you, bro? Like, what? What teams are you talking about that you're not cool with? Cleveland would be the definition of a team that I would not want my son to be on. Like, if you have that kind of power, like Cleveland would be a one I would be like, absolutely not. Don't draft my son, bro. Yeah, the fact that you're cool with them is crazy.
I'm with you, but like I said,
He just talking, man. That whole thing he said was just talking. Like even when he said it, I said the same thing. I said, bro, you don't have that kind of. Maybe he got that kind of power. Maybe I was wrong. I don't think he has that kind of power anyway. But the fact that he's cool with the Browns shows that he got that kind of power. Because why would he be cool with the Browns? They fucking suck. They suck forever. Like, why would he be cool with the Browns if he had that kind of power? I think he was flexing. He was falsely flexing.
But it's crazy. I mean, as much as bad we talk about the Browns, it's like we ain't gonna hit it for long. But like, they have a championship caliber defense. Jerry Jeudy looks like he reemerged this year. Like I said, made a Pro Bowl.
Yeah,
like it's pieces up there, but I just don't know. Like when quarterbacks put that Brown uniform on, just like how Doc always say, they put that Jets uniform on. Something.
The whole stink just is on them. They just stink. The whole stink on them, man. So yeah, I mean, they probably should go Shador, but if I'm Shador, I don't want to go there. Yeah. And if I'm the fan base, I'm like, I want Shador, but we're probably gonna ruin them. So, you know, I don't know what they should do, man. They have a lot of issues up there. So they have a lot of routes they can go.
Well, I would say this.
Maybe they go Travis Hunter. I don't know.
No, because I think. Well, one, I don't want Travis to do that, but two, I think Deion will do the same thing with Travis.
I mean, he said he cool with him. He cool with the Browns.
So my thing is this: like I said, right now we was reported that Deion said he was cool with the Browns, but if something changes between now and then, and like I said, he's gonna if he takes Shador or Travis Hunter, that I'm moving on. That you got to move on. I will hold on. If you're the Browns, then I would trade back, get more picks for them.
Mm-hmm.
Not too far. Get more picks for them. Address another need. Go Kurt. Or, I mean, we forget about Jameis is still up there too.
I'm about to say, yeah, you got Jameis in the locker room behind Jameis. The fan base love Jameis. Everybody love Jameis, man. So he won't be a bad fit either up there. Just to stick with him for a couple years if you're gonna pick a quarterback, or like you said, if you got your eyes on a guy who's a little bit lower ranked, or you think you can pick him up in the second round, shit.
Yeah, and then go Jalen Milroe second round, like we just said, he's a project anyway.
Yeah, I'm about to say that. Trade back and go get Milroe or somebody, and hope for the best with him. Get Kirk Cousins, or you say keep Jameis up there for a year, or I wouldn't do this. Aaron Rodgers or something like that. I don't think he would do it in here, but you know, I see he probably gonna be available too.
Sam Darnold,
yeah, Sam Darnold might be. He going bag though. I probably want to give him a bag. You gotta go somebody you can get for a bag, but also like a little bit of a discount because they're a little bit older, maybe on the last couple years. Kirk a bag too, though, man. They're gonna get Kirk for a bag, so I guess you're gonna get Kirk. Might as well go ahead and get Sam. I don't know. They're gonna have some options up there to do though. They're gonna have options to move around with depending on how everything work out with the draft. If they do decide to keep their pick and just even if Deion say don't draft them, just pick who you want to pick anyway. Fuck it, I'm drafting Shador. I want them. I'm picking them. Don't play. Go ahead and sit out there, my nigga.
Because the last team we seen do that obviously was Eli, and that was years ago, bro.
Yeah, that was way back in 2004.
4
was it? Yeah, 04. So, sheesh. And he had that Manning behind him, that Manning there behind him. So that's a little bit different. But this is the closest I think we've come to a player who has that kind of prestige and kind of backup behind him that can maybe a little bit of power that can do that, you know, if they wanted to. So I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna do it though. Deion's talking about he cool with the Browns. How, bro? Yeah, it's a cop out.
Facts. All right, so I said, well, we'll talk more NFL draft close as we get once season is over. I can't remember. I think that's all we said for football. I think we hit everything.
So we got the kid, got the draft. I think that's it.
All right, we still, like I said, a little bit over 30 minutes away from a college football championship. I guess we do got time to hit this a little in the NBA. Zion late for flight. He got suspended by the Pelicans. What you make of that?
He just came back, man. So I saw that. That was pretty funny. He just came back and he's suspended. And the article I read said that he's been late to several different team events and practices this year so far. So it's kind of the last straw. They said, all right, bro, you out here, suspend him for a game. I think it just goes to show more and more just details coming out that, bro, this nigga don't want to be there for real. Like, he don't fuck with y'all like that.
No.
He fuck with y'all because y'all paying him and everything right now. He's on the team. He's in the league. So he fuck with y'all to a certain extent. But not like that, bro. Or he will be on time for this shit. He would be more on point than this if he fuck with y'all like that.
Yeah, he basically he's pulling Marshawn Lynch. I'm doing this so I don't get fined.
Right. Like, hey, I'm still here, right? Better late than never. I'm here, nigga. What you mean? Like, bro. You obviously are just abusing your power and stature right now, man. Like, I think the org is almost done with them, man. They're on the last few little strands of dealing with this Zion bullshit. I think, I think they're already trying to trade him, but nobody really wants to fuck with him for real, for value that they deem would be suitable for him. Nobody getting that kind of value for Zion right now. So, I think if they could right now, they would definitely get rid of him if they could. But it's too hard right now to get rid of him. He hasn't been available enough, hasn't showcased enough. That team would be like, I'll take the risk out there for Zion.
Yeah. I think unfortunately for New Orleans, it's going to be like the Jimmy Butler situation. Like you going to have to, if you really don't want him there, you want to move him and just take whatever you can get for him. Because like I said,
$quarter on $1. You're gonna take a huge discount for him. That is what it is, though. I mean, I should have honestly probably should have just moved on when his stock was the highest, man. Like when you saw shit going a little south there, it was already some questions. When you had to put all these stipulations in his contract, that was a red flag already, bro. If you gotta make this nigga stay in shape, he don't want to be there for you. Nope. I would have taken like you don't want to be there for basketball in general. That's how I took it. Like it ain't just me, it's basketball at this point. That's how I would take about the pills. If you gotta put all that shit in his contract to make this nigga show up the way he needs to show up, he's not worth it
at all. And if I'm BI, I'm just sitting back there laughing. I mean, could have resigned him. Could have resigned him and had DeJounte and BI be the focal points of the franchise. But
nice little duo there, man. Might not be top 60 in the West, but it may be a play-in. On a good year, they're both healthy. Y'all get some good players around them, possibly a play-in berth. So. Yeah, I played around. I don't think BI wants to be there at all. If they offer him a contract, I don't think he would sign it. Like, I'm out of here, bro. I think they probably should trade him for next month's deadline. Like, if they smart, they should trade BI. I know his value ain't that high right now because he's been hurt this year too, but he's gonna walk for nothing. So if they smart, they didn't trade him. And I'm not sure how his value is perceived throughout the league as far as on the open market. I'm not sure if people get the deal that he wants as far as annual dollars go. In this CBA climate we're in right now, but I think just the bad taste of his mouth for New Orleans in general just made him not want to be there anymore. I wouldn't want to be there anymore if I was him.
Facts. Yeah. Especially how we view here in Cincinnati, bro. Like I said, the Pelicans better either trade him or losing for nothing.
Yep. And probably honestly same thing with Zion, honestly, bro. Because like I said, I don't think no team would. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I did read an article like last week where GM said if Zion became available, he probably would do something crazy to get him. So maybe he still has some fans out there, in the front offices in the league somewhere that would give Pelicans a decent haul. Probably wouldn't be crazy. Like he probably would want to, but his owner probably like, fuck no, don't do that shit. I'm not approving that shit. That's how I would be if I was his assistant GM. Coach, don't do that shit. Absolutely not. I know you want him. Oh, Zion Williamson. Oh, look at this. No, fuck that, bro. Like, I'm tired of seeing the highlights. He comes back one game, has a windmill dunk, and everybody just, oh my god. No, bro, no. Fuck that. I'm tired of the fucking highlights now. I want to see a full season of you being effective. If I don't see that shit, I'm not impressed, bro. I'm not impressed by that fucking windmill dunks. I'm tired of seeing that shit.
At this point, this his third year, fourth year?
Like his fifth or sixth year, bro.
I need playoffs. I need to see you in the playoffs at this point, bro. Like fuck off regulars. Like we need to see you win and get in the playoffs and show me. Like I said, you are a piece to a championship team,
or even a playoff team, a good team. I haven't seen you a piece to any team at this point in your career, bro. Like last year, you was good. Yeah, you got to the playoff or playing game, whatever it was. You pulled your hamstring. Like you have no kind of like you just can't stay healthy, man. You can't stay healthy. It's probably because you don't take care of your body enough, and in the downtime you have. So I need to see. I'm tired of seeing 10-second highlights, 30-second highlights. I need to see a full 5-minute season highlights. Use Zion. 65 plus games, 70 games. Until I see that, bro, I'm not moved by any of the highlights. No dunks. I don't care. No blocks. None of these steals and fast breaks. I don't want to see that shit. I don't care.
Facts. So we'll see. Keep you up to date with the whole Zion thing. I said he just returned, but now he's suspended for one game. We'll keep y'all up to date with everything going on in NBA. So we'll dive. We'll do the NBA All-Star votes and second returns of votes on Wednesday show. Make sure I tap in with us on Wednesday.
Yes, sir. Shout out Melo Ball. A little preview there. Shout out Melo Ball. I know you get a lot of hit out there for the votes. Shout out Melo Ball, man. Let's go.
And I read something. I think it was after we got off the air Wednesday that just going to the Jimmy Butler thing about Milwaukee was interested in him. And I will say, I think they would go all in for one championship, for one more.
And I think that would be smart for them to actually try to do whatever they can to get him. They can't do much. I don't think they got much assets at this point. They gave a lot of that shit away to get Dame.
Right.
But Miami ain't got best. There's a lot of good offers out there. They did just bench Chris Middleton as well. He gets a pretty hefty salary, so that'll be a good piece they could try to entice Miami with. I'm sure Miami doesn't want Chris Middleton either.
Nope.
But at this point, Miami, you got to take something for Jimmy because I wouldn't want him back on my team at this point, like back in my locker room. You see the video he put out today or yesterday when he was at a coffee shop?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It was the kid. Hey, that's my employee. You one of my best guys here. You see what we do? We give our employees. I'm your boss. I'm giving you a compliment. That's what good bosses do. They don't rattle you. They give you a compliment. Like he's throwing shots. Any chance he gets, throw shots at them. Any chance he gets, it's not gonna stop. So they need to get off Jimmy Butler as soon as possible. So it's gonna take getting a shitty deal for it.
Hey, Jimmy Butler versus Pat Riley. I am here for it, bro. I am here for it.
Best battle of the season so far, man. On or off the court.
Hey, talk about NBA ratings need to go up. Put the Heat on TV every game.
Yes, I want to see the Heat front office conversations on TV. That's what we need to see. We want to see Jimmy Butler trade talks on TV. That's what we need to see right now. Get the ratings back up, man. Yeah, they going crazy in Miami, man. They gotta do something. Get Jimmy out of there,
man. All right, we ain't gonna hold y'all no longer. Let's say about 28 minutes away from kickoff. Texas, Ohio State, the Cotton Bowl. Go Bucks. Once again, man, thoughts and prayers to everyone affected by the fires out there in Los Angeles.
Yes.
I see JJ Redick, man, said he just made a statement said he wants the Lakers to get back out there and play. So that obviously sports is a good way to take your mind off of what's going on in the real world. And yeah. I agree, but I mean, is it safe or healthy enough to play in LA?
What I say, is it safe to even start the game in LA? You never know. It might be a fire down the street from the Staples Center at this point, or Crypto.com arena at this point. The way shit going to LA, man, it's just fires popping up crazy. I think the last fire though was a man-made. I think the human started that fire, so they found the guy, arrested the guy that started that fire. So hopefully we don't get any more just wildfires starting out of nowhere, and people don't do that anymore either. People don't start fires. It's already crazy enough out there. They don't need to be having people start fires out there on their own.
Facts.
Just get shit alone.
So appreciate y'all tapping in with us as always. Down to the Wire 513 Sports and Spirits Friday, man. Make sure I tap in with us. Everything down to the wire.
I ain't do the banner today. I forgot to do the banner, man. I'll see it scrolling bottom of the screen now. I ain't have it up there all episode. My bad. I forgot.
What I always just say, man, just Google us, man. We are literally everywhere. Just Google down to the Wire 513 will pop up everywhere. So we better hop off of here. I'm about to get some real spirits going. Enough water.
Same, I'm hydrated now. I'm ready for the real spirits, man. Ready for the alcohol to get in my system.
And if you're here in Ohio, man, be safe. It's currently snowing out there, man. If you ain't got to be out here, Cincy, man, don't be out, man.
Don't do it.
I don't know why you want to be out anyway. The game about to come on, so yeah.
Yeah, game. You need to get home safe too, T. Get home, man.
Oh, I'm here. I got to watch it. I'm working. I got to watch. I'm getting paid to watch the game.
He ain't going nowhere. Get home safely after the game, brother. It might be crazy out there. It might be even crazier out there.
But I appreciate y'all tapping in with us always. Down to the Wire 513 for the good brother Flyman Ran. Josh Doc Evans, Steve Taryn Blend. We'll catch y'all this Wednesday for episode 362. Until then, y'all have a safe, blessed weekend. Go Ohio State. Go Vikes, man. We out.
Sir, peace.